Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to make a block that is called spool. I did a spool on here at one point, but this one's a little bit different, and it's going to be Harry Potter. So I started out with two of two different fabrics. I chose these two, and these are 5.5 squares. So I sewed them together already. We're making half square triangles. If you've been following these videos, you've made half square triangles. So what I did is I just laid my 1/4 inch line on the points, the corners, and I just drew a line, and then I flipped it around and did the same thing, and I sewed it corner to corner. I actually need that. So now we're just gonna, I'm sorry, I didn't sew it corner to corner. I sewed down each line to make 2 half square triangles, which will really make 4. Because I did it twice. So now we're just going to trim this other one. Alright, now we're going to iron them open and trim them down. That's really the only work we have to do on this, because the other two, I also have 2 of the red, it's not red, 2 of the yellow squares that are 5x5, and 1 of the Gryffindor, I guess it's Harry Potter. Not Gryffindor. Oh, it says Gryffindor on some of it. I have one of it that is 14x5. It's a rectangle. I was going to do all the squares, but really it's all the same piece. And I already changed it up just a little bit on the one block. So I changed it up on this one too. I also decided this one and the next one will be the last 2 squares on this quilt. And I'm going to put sashing in the middle with little squares in between each block. So we are almost done making our squares. So now we're going to trim this down. And again, just to do that, we line up our diagonal as close to this edge as possible where we're still trimming some off. We're just going to trim it, spin it around. Then you're going to line up the diagonal again and the 5-inch point, which will line up these 2 lines on your 5-inch mark. And there's one. Let me know if y'all want to see me add the sashing to part of it. If you want a tutorial on that, I would be more than happy to film it. I'm doing it anyway. So why not film it? And then we're going to roll it out, and instead of tying it like I did the other one, we're going to pin it, and then we're going to sew it on the sewing machine. As of now, he tends to change his mind a lot. So we'll see how it goes. I don't mind. I want him to have what he wants. Line up our 5 all the way around. And last one. Let's see. There we go. 5.5 does cut it a little bit close. If you want to cut it at 5 3/4 or even 6, do that. Better safe than sorry. Especially if you're new. Alright, let's move these into my what do you call that? My quilt, or my scraps container for my pillow. So this one is the middle one. Again, it's 5x14, which is what our block will turn out to be. These 2 will go in the middle here, top and bottom. And then to make the spool, we're going to put these let me see if they're not going to line up. But we'll do what we can. We'll be there and there. So see, now that doesn't, I don't like it because they don't all, oh, that's just how it's going to be, isn't it? No matter what I move, whatever, it's all right. Whatever, who really cares? So now we're just going to sew these two, and I'm not going to pin them. I'm just going to take you with me, and I'm going to flip them as we go. So let's get you over there with me. We're going to get these two. I could redo them. I could do 2 more of the half square triangle sets, and I could get them all going the same way. But I really don't believe he's going to care. If I thought he would mind, I would redo it. But I think he just wants it. Alright, lining up the next one. Now we'll cut off the first one and grab, I'm going to fold it open here. Grab the next one, just slap it on there. Same thing again. Open it up. Put the next one on. Now we'll head on over and iron these open. We'll cut them apart because they do not go together. So I'm going to iron it to the middle because it is a solid piece. Oh, wrong way. That one went a little crooked there, didn't it? Also, I may have laid that out wrong, and I'm pretty sure I did. And you all were probably screaming at it like, that don't look like anything. But I did. So I think I had it laid out. Maybe I didn't. But I said that upside down. But that's okay. I think I had it laid out like this, which is not right. No, maybe I did. Yeah, because see now, these two are opposite. Whatever. This is how it goes. So this is a spool, and then this is also sort of a spool, I guess is what they were going for. I didn't design the block. I'm just sewing it. I'm going to pin this down. No seams to match up. Now, had I cut this, I could have cut this middle piece into 3 squares, but they were all the same. And I thought, well, I already changed it on some of it. So, on that one square that has some solid pieces, isn't all blocks. And I thought, whatever. It'll be fine. So, we just have this one and then one more. And then I'm going to do the sashing. The back's going to be gray. And I don't know if I'm going to do the sashing in that same gray or maybe black and do the little squares in the middle in that gray, which is what I'm leaning towards. And he doesn't care, so that's what I'm leaning towards. So, but we'll see. So I'm going to go over and sew this up. I mean, we're going to go over. I'm taking you with me. And now we're just going to get it in there. There's my other one. I knew I had two. And now all I got to do is cut it apart. And since we already pinned the other side, I don't have to worry about that. Again, no seams, you just sew down through. Let's line that up a little better. All right, let's see what we've got. We're going to iron this to the middle because it's one solid line or piece of fabric, whatever you want to call it. And just one more, you guys. You have no idea how excited I am to have just one more of this block, to have theirs almost done. Well, then I'll have to make, well, not I'll have to, because I don't have to, but then I'm going to make pillowcases and little matching pillows for this one, just like I did for the other one, because I don't play favorites. But there it is. It's called Spool. 14-inch Harry Potter quilt. We're going to put it in, obviously. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you make it and love it. And I will see you all next time. Have a great day.